Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome to the channel today, and I'm on the screen, which means it's bloody important. We have set the highest score in Plunder history across not only Verdansk 1984, but across the original Verdansk map as well. And we have done it without bunkers, without any type of vault, without any type of massive geek card. We have done this shit through game knowledge, through looting, and through one of the best teams in the world working cohesively as a unit. But this game isn't it. We're starting off with the first 2 minutes of this video to show you what happens when we're going for records and shit goes wrong. Because I want people to kind of understand that this isn't just, oh, they got a lucky game. We need 7 to 8 clear outs. We need cash drops in the right place. We need attack choppers in the right place. We need contracts in the right place. We need routes that are not hit. This shit does not happen all the time. And even when it does, you can get landed on like this. We've already killed 2. They're spawning back in. And now we're getting precision airstrikes. We're in major shit. Luckily enough, it's 2v1v1. 1 takes out 2. We're going to go and clean up the scraps. We're just going to finish them at this stage to get out of here. 200,000. That's the max cash you can drop in overtime. Absolute calm, so no one speaks from now on. We got 1 minute on the clock. We're on 4.6. Most one is about to end. We're about to jump to 4.9, if not 5. And then this happens in the game, and this is where we get pissed off. No! There goes Mandy.
Oh, he's screaming.
And the problem with that is the PlayStation equivalent of a HKS error for Xbox. And no more Mandy. It hurts just watching that back. And another problem is, if you lag out in overtime, or you leave in overtime, or whatever you do in overtime that means you're no longer in the game, you can only pick up $200,000.
I just realised what's gone on.
Instead of all the money you dropped as a max cash.
No.
Speaking of max cash, we're going to get into that at the end of the record.
Oh god, it's B.
Kills me watching this back.
Oh my god.
That Xbox is gone. That Xbox is so gone.
4.6
the
million.
trios that good?
No.
Now, we did a bit of quick maths at the end of this game. We added Mandy's score in 839,000, but we didn't get to include the 60 seconds left at the end of the game. So the world record would have been beat at that stage. My estimate was that was about a 5-7, maybe a 5-8 game. Unless Mandy had someone land on, then it could have been higher. But anyway, this
got broken.
leads us to the world record. For me to say that this thing is cursed is probably the understatement of any Call of Duty game in history. Of any content that's ever been created, this is cursed. So what we're looking at is the opening to a $5.9 million game. Highest in the game's history. And there's no audio. And you're not looking at my screen. You're looking at Trix's and Stim's in the corner up a hospital. And the reason for that is because after getting kill of ever, the best kill ever, and I'm quitting the game, and our score jumping astronomically by 400,000 in the final 10 seconds of the game, it couldn't have lined up better. My game didn't clip. So my game didn't clip. Trix's didn't have any audio, and Stim's audio is almost completely indistinguishable. Now, luckily enough, Trix's audio does come back in around the 3-minute mark, something like that. But it really is just one of those things. You just want to bang your head off the goddamn wall and say, seriously, why did this have to happen for this one game of all the games? So, where did this plan come from? Well, a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, in the last rotation of Plunder, trios, quads, trios, we started to realise that the map was open almost all the time. We were having to drive to nearly the north of the map to get kills when we were doing the kill race series. Now, obviously, you see that there was a fair few fights in train station. But for the quantity of games that we do, compared to when we actually have to fight people, they're mostly open.
I can grab water.
There's the audio. We have audio, so lucky enough we do. You can't hear how we're going to be talking for the rest of this video.
Well on my way.
So, the map's open. How is that a good thing? Well, it's not really something we've had the opportunity to experience before. Open areas like Superstore, Boneyard, Hospital, all them.
Yeah, you gotta.
Can they get you a record? Absolutely not. Plunder can never be touched. The Vault made sure of that. 4 million was never gotten on the old map. It was barely gotten on this map with Plunder quads. And we ended up beating the score on the old map, even with bunkers, by using the Vault for Plunder trios on this map. However, Blood Money trios and Blood Money quads can be beaten. Now we developed a new way of doing this. It's used. The method is used in this video, and it might be used in Plunder trios. We have to give it a little bit of experimentation next week when the rotation comes in to see how it goes. And if it works well, you're probably going to be looking at the first 5 million game. It's also a lot easier to control what's happening in trios with 3 people than it is in quads. You're going from keeping, for myself, Manny and Stim, 4 routes open to all of a sudden having to keep 7 or 8 routes open because of how easily and volatile Superstore, SOS, Airport, Boneyard can all be. There can be nobody, and then there can be loads of people. And it is very heartbreaking when you have 3 routes lined up and something goes wrong up north on that route. Anyway,
I'm having an argument.
we have 2 minutes left on the clock now.
I have the
Stim is has taken down his attack chopper. He has taken down his attack chopper, and I'm starting to take down mine. And stuff is starting to get lined up now. So we have the attack choppers overhead because they are worth money. We've got most wanted contracts. We've got other way of getting cash. The secret, super secret way. And we've got tricks. It's pretty much at the moment now just a waiting game for not only tricks but Stim as well. And it's kind of annoying that they have to do this because obviously, you know, they're waiting areas, they're itching to get going. But the longer we have, the better off we are.
I got him.
Mandy was actually fighting with a solo player this entire time.
Do we not have one going?
1 minute 30 on the
There's another issue that this game has played with. Mandy couldn't actually see the most wanted contract. What bullshit is that? So with 1:20 on the clock now, Mandy is going to get into position. And I am opening my cash drop with 1:11 seconds on the clock. Money should stay open from boxes and on the ground from cash drops and shit like that for roughly 1 minute 55 seconds. But it has changed depending on the game that you're in. So a good standard is 1:30 seconds. You're able to kind of hold things out for.
Because I won't be touching electronics.
So we're going to loot up now because Mandy died. We're going to loot up to the million mark again. Contract's going to tick down. And then once we call it, I'm going to get super excited. And we're going to run through this together. And I'm going to try and walk you through what I was doing while we have Stim and Tricks. Stim has realised his cash drop is gone.
Yeah, I'm good.
In that horrific moment. The heartbreaking
Whenever
moment.
Razor says bank,
Cash drop is still there. Oh.
Yep, there we go. Stim's realised his is gone, which also means he has a ghost on him.
Yeah,
So we have 10 seconds left now to bankers.
7 seconds.
We're going to do it any moment.
Needs to be maximized
go.
time this time.
It's fun to watch this back. It's exciting to watch it back, see what they were doing, because I don't know what they were doing yet. I can't even see my game. It's killing me. Oh, damn it, man. It's horrible.
Yep.
So we got Tricks in a clear Superstore. He's going to absolutely destroy this thing. I think this was the OG spot to fight back in the day, along with the Downtown Tower, all the way back in Season 2 for Modern Warfare, something like that. So Mandy has a solo player on him. I soon will be running into people. And Stim has Hospital. Yes, he does. He has Hospital that he can charge through. Awesome. So we are on 2.2 million. We're 25 seconds into the game. To break this down for you, to get $5 million in 4 minutes, it's $1.25 million per minute. Which means $212,000 every 10 seconds. Cash drop takes 5 seconds to open, which means that even with a cash drop, you still need to get $50,000 in 5 seconds. This is why this shit is so difficult to do. And why we've really enjoyed doing it. And it has pushed us to the edge. It is mentally exhausting. It is completely draining. But we've managed to do it. And we've got as close as possible. And there's a number of reasons why I say as close as possible. Because there's just a number of things that you can't control that happened in this game. But we did our best. And I'm super proud of Tricks, of Mandy, of Stim, for trusting me to organize this thing, for to put all the pieces into place, for holding down the maps, for just knowing exactly what to do, knowing the game inside and out. People can say it's Plunder all they like. The reality is, this has never been done before. This is the ultimate goal of Plunder. And if you apply the max cashes that everybody can have, the max amount of money that you can actually get in this game is $7.4, $7.5 million. Anything after that, it literally can't be got unless you're ballooning and calling in piggy banks. So to get to 6 million out of an actual maximum possible ever achievable score of $7.4 million, it's undeniably one of the best things that's ever going to happen in this game. So we're in the boneyard now with 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Stim is completing his route in hospital. He's on the home stretch. I'm at 1 minute 40 on the clock. I should have been...
There's 3 people in east.
Yeah, I would be now at the public toilets towards the construction building in Promenade East, moving over towards the sniper tower and then into dealership. So we've got 20 seconds left on the most wanted. Luckily enough, Stim has not met any resistance. And Strix has Boneyard to himself.
Get a kill or something.
Well, excuse me, I am quite tired. As you've heard him say, we do need to get a kill. Indeed, we do need to get a kill. And indeed, we do get a kill. Hallelujah. 4.4 million, and we got 1 minute on the clock. Most wanted has just finished, bringing us up to 4.7. And with 50 seconds on the clock, I am in the dealership now. And having seen the 3 people in Promenade, I have picked up a ground new AK-47 because I was actually running with fists and with the Skykov pistol in case I ran into trouble. And indeed, I did run into trouble. Painful trouble. So 2 actually pushed off towards hills and 1 came down towards me as we move into the final leg of this game. And at this stage, I am running through the pub. We've just had the UAV go up. I jump through the door upstairs, up onto the balcony, and shoot the guy. He moves and goes through the tent. I down him through the tent. I execute him. There we go. 200,000 execution. I jump through a shack window to grab a box. I hear ching, 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 ching. Jump out. Pick up his money. $5.9 million. It is the world record. And you can hear a mix of glee and frustration from my fellow teammates. Glee from me, frustration from the rest. Now, the reason for that frustration stems from the fact that I hit maximum cash. When the guy quit the game, I only managed to pick up $156,400. Which meant I missed out on $53,500. Because the maximum you can pick up is 199,900 or whatever, something like that. If you add that to the total that we had on the scorecard, it meant that we walked out with a grand total of $5,980,000, $20,000 off the 6 million mark, and we would have seen 6 in the bottom left hand side of our screen. So thanks to some fucked up game mechanic that has a maximum cash setting, a fucked up game mechanic that stops people from dropping anything more than $200,000 that's actually pickupable.
So I have to back up.
In overtime.
Need a shiny.
We have to resign ourselves to not hitting 6. But 5,980,000 we'll take it. Again, massive shout out to Tricks, to Stim, to Mandy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Check out some of the other videos on the page. Maybe leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you could. That'd be awesome. And I hope to see y'all soon. Thank you and good night.
Those 3.
I saw him on the radio, bro.